Good morning. It's your KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio.
Public radio.
Public radio. Radio.
I'm back.
We're in the studio here with myself, Chuck Ritchie, my lovely co-host this morning, Mr. Craig McQuain.
Jazz hands.
Well, welcome back, Craig. Oh, I don't have my applause button up.
That's okay. Hey, it's amazing to be back.
Good morning. Welcome back, man.
Yeah, I had a nice sweat yesterday on Main Street doing our acoustic jam, selling a bunch of tickets for that Randy Traw custom guitar that we're raffling off on, September 5th?
September 5th at the Rev It Up for the Radio Car Show, which is going to be awesome. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I saw some videos. I wasn't able to make it last night, but I saw some videos of you out there jamming. And, dude, first of all, the jam looked great.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the guitar sounded amazing. How was it to play?
Oh, it plays awesome.
It does.
Yeah, it's got great tuners, so the intonation and it stays in tune. It's got some nice KCHW logo on it that's kind of minimalized. It's not like on the whole guitar, but it's a nice Telecaster style guitar that's a custom from Randy Tron's bench in Addy, Washington. So.
And he didn't spare any expense on the components. Everything is really nice.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's a nice piece of wood.
It's a high end guitar for sure.
Yeah.
And he came in at one point with some wood scraps and said, "Hey, I got all these." He showed me another guitar he had made, and he kind of had little blocks of wood, and he had some Purple Heart, and he had some of this other stuff, and he's like, "What kind of wood do you like? What do you want to put in there?" And that's why, it's amazing.
Yeah.
The work, the craftsmanship in it is phenomenal.
So, and I know Melissa was down there just slinging those tickets and filling up the pool of money that we're raising for the station. So
exactly,
that's so awesome of Randy to donate that guitar so that we have an opportunity to raise some money with it. And then whoever wins it is just going to have an awesome relic.
Just an amazing, one-of-a-kind piece built by a local legend.
Yep.
Yeah. So thank you, Randy, for doing that. That's awesome. And huge thank you to his daughter, Jeannie, for painting the design on there.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really cool stuff. I'm excited.
Well, and another great thing about that is the hamburgers and hot dogs and bratwurst that they sold, they raised over $250 for the Chewelah Food Bank.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and we also, we sweat, we drank tons of water and sweat because it was just hot, and it's going to be hot. It's going to continue to be hot.
Hot.
Yeah. And
man.
One thing that I did in the last minute before I came down is I grabbed one of my pop-up tents. It's like duct taped together and everything, but I'm glad I brought it because we needed it. It was the only shade that we had in front of Monica's. So.
Oh man. Oh, I wish we would have had our tent still backstage from Summerfest. We could have grabbed that for you.
Yeah, well, and I thought about that. I was like, but I didn't want to take the time to set up the one that takes a long time to set up. You need multiple people to do it. But yeah, just an extra couple pop-ups would have been a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
But
well, that's what I was talking about.
I just should have. It got lost in translation.
That's okay.
I didn't. You know how sometimes you just don't think of everything.
Oh yeah. And next thing you know, you're sitting out in the sun in 100 degrees playing a guitar.
Well, and it's like the one I have is like getting so tattered and broken. Like the components are broken. So I'm like just wondering, is it time to just leave it in my truck bed until I go to the dump, or is it is it going to get another? It might get another event. You never know.
I had an old one that was kind of tattered like that. There were some homeless folks camped out, and I said, "Hey, do you guys want this tent?" And we folded it out, and they looked at it, and they're like, "Nah, we're good." It was pretty beat up, yeah.
Yeah, so. It's like, well, where are we going to discard it at?
Right.
Yeah, it's
like we can't use this thing.
It's like a giant tumbleweed when the wind picks up.
Well, speaking of weather, do you want to do our weather for today?
We can do some weather. So I was
what?
joking about so the next 3 days it's going to be hot and it's going to be sunny. And it's going to get to 90 degrees, it looks like, every day now.
But then it just gets worse.
Well, and then we have on these 3 days, we have wind coming from the south. And then on Sunday, it's going to be coming from the southwest.
Yeah.
And then we've got on Monday the 20th, partly cloudy, high of 95.
Ooh.
So it's getting even hotter. And the wind's going to be coming from the southeast. Then on Tuesday, the 21st, it's going to be partly cloudy with 100-degree high. So that's the day you should be up at the lake for sure, just calling sick or just stay in AC. And wind's going to be coming from the northeast at 5 miles an hour. What's interesting is the wind is coming from a different direction every day. And then Wednesday, the 22nd, it's going to be partly cloudy with 102 high temperature and 6 mile an hour winds coming from southeast. Tuesday, the 23rd, 101. And, I mean, it just continues. Friday, 24th, 99. It's funny. When it's partly cloudy, it's holding in the heat.
Yeah.
So it's hotter. It's like if we don't have clouds, then it's
And then it gets nice and muggy on top of it.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, it just says sunny, mostly sunny, moving on through. So it looks like invest in some sunscreen. Get the boat out if you haven't already, and go enjoy some time next to the water to stay cool.
It does look like those humidity levels are going to be fairly low, around 30%. So
that's nice.
That's not too muggy, I guess. We got some fun rain yesterday. I was in Spokane, and man, for like 5 minutes, it just absolutely poured. It was torrential.
And then 5 minutes later, there was no sign of it.
Yeah. Other than the fact that you could feel your breath coming in. It was so sticky.
So I did want to mention something about the Third Thursday Acoustic Jam. I noticed that I haven't actually scheduled next month's Third Thursday because everybody's asking me, where are we going to be? Where are we going to be? Hopefully in a place that has AC.
Right?
Just because of our last experience. But I do have the following in, so next month is August, and then in September we're going to be at the Quartzsite Brewery.
Very nice.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that. So if there's a business out there that's in Colville, Chewelah, or Kettle Falls that would like to host our acoustic jam on the third Thursday of August, get a hold of me.
Yeah. No, I know you have funding already in place for some of them. Is this part of that?
Yeah, so the Vincent Fund has actually been making these possible by giving us a little bit of money to compensate the musicians that host it. And
very nice.
So, thank you to the Vincent Fund for doing that. Made
awesome.
possible by.
Right?
So,
and we just, we went earlier in the week and went to a city hall meeting up there in Colville and got approved for some funds from the Vincent Fund for ourselves for this facade improvement. Well, actually, technically, it was a creative district, not us, but it's going towards that. So thank you, Vincent Fund, for that.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it. Which is awesome.
Yeah, we got some people that support the arts up there. So it's great that they're divvying out that money for great things. Like what's coming up this weekend is Yet Kenham, and I'm going to be playing there at noon with the Brats. We're playing from 12 to 1:30 on the second stage, and that whole weekend is actually made possible by the Vincent Fund.
It is, yeah.
They fund a lot of that. So
the Vincent Fund and Colville Toyota. They're another one of the main sponsors. I think they're sponsoring the second stage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
So I was checking it out yesterday. Yeah, it looks like a great thing.
Definitely got to plug our friends at Colville Toyota.
Oh yeah, of course. Yep, Canham guys. It's not on the community calendar. I'm just saying, there's not a lot going on that day that you could put that on the Chewelah events calendar.
Yeah, it's hard to do everything. And I know there's events that I have coming up that I should put in the event calendar. I do have some exciting stuff to talk about. We can wait until we get into the Northern Light Spotlight. But I mean, as far as locally today, we've got the meeting happening at the Chamber of Commerce, and that's still going to be going on until about 8 a.m. You can get down there and get yourself a donut and some coffee and.
Yep.
And catch the tail end and find out what's happening with the chamber today.
You got about 20 minutes left?
Got about 20 minutes left, and then there's pickleball in Chewelah happening from 8:30 to 10:30 at the old Jenkins Middle School, and it's free for everyone.
Actually, it's not at the middle school anymore. They've got the courts finished up. They are back up at the golf course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, great. They're back up at the golf course. Sit and Fit, which is at Acres, from 9:15 to 10 p.m., and that happens Tuesday through Friday.
Every Tuesday and Friday. Every Tuesday and Friday.
Tuesday and Friday.
Yep.
I'm just kind of like reading right through it.
I got you.
Well, and then Chuck's going to be packing up the stuff for the KCHW booth and heading over to the Chewelah Farmer Market, slanging those tickets for that raffle, giving away that guitar. He's wondering if he can bring it out into the weather. He might be able to get away with it today.
I think we should. I think it'll be good. We can bring a cord, maybe even, and give a little demonstration with it.
Put a little amp on it.
Yeah. I don't know if I should be playing it. Nobody wants to hear that.
Do you have an actual amp?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just probably DI it in.
Well, Mom, if you're listening, you can bring that little Marshall amp I have.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Maybe Bill Titterman, if he's listening, he can bring down an amp.
There you go. Maybe I don't know if there's a musician scheduled today at the park, but if there was, maybe hand him this and let him do a demonstration with it. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to hear me play in public. I'll play Smoke on the Water for 3 hours continuously.
Oh, that wouldn't be that bad. I mean, it would kind of fit I noticed it was a little hazy this morning, so.
It is. It is.
And then what else we have going on? Women's Bible study. And that's happening. I got to scroll down on my page to actually see it.
Yeah, they're actually looking for a location. So,
okay.
So if you want to, they're going to meet at somebody's house. Somebody out there is having that. You can call 509-688-5808 for that location. Then on Saturday, we have the drive-through vaccination clinic for cats and dogs. That's happening from the Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary, which is at 501 Old Arden Highway in Colville, happening from 9:30 to 1. You don't have to make an appointment, but you can visit cvasanctuary.org and make an appointment and get yourself scheduled in there. Otherwise, you'll be waiting in line.
Mm-hmm.
So they do say that anybody in line before 1 p.m. will get seen, but probably earlier is better because there is a line. And that's a very cool service. It's very inexpensive spaying and neutering, or not spaying and neutering, but they do that too. But vaccinations for your dog.
Yeah, our friends at the Colville Valley Animal Sanctuary.
Good folks.
Doing the good stuff.
Good folks.
Then we got a special event happening in the park on Sunday, worship in the park from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., and that's the Chewelah City Park at North Park Street, Chewelah, Washington. All are welcome to worship at the center stage in the park, hosted by the St. Paul Lutheran Church and UCC Chewelah.
Yeah. Yeah, then we've got the women's cardio kickboxing. You can contact Arena Fitness to find out more information about that. They are over there. What is the name of that building? What do we call that? The old. I want to call it the Knitting Factory, but I know it's not called that. The old.
Oh, you're talking about the the fitness center.
Yeah.
Is it the Body Shop still, or did they change the name of it?
They changed it. It's Arena Fitness now.
Arena Fitness.
It's a new owner. Yeah.
We used to always call it the sweatshop. No, I'm just kidding. No, sewing factory, I think, is what we used to call it when I was a kid.
The sweatpants shop.
They make sweatpants.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we've got pickleball from 2 to 4:30 p.m. up at the Chewelah Golf and Country Club. There's some pickleball courts or tennis courts that they use for pickleball. So if you're interested in learning more about Chewelah pickleball, go to chewelahpickleball.club.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, it looks like they do that on Sunday and then also on Monday.
Yeah.
Monday time is from 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. before it gets hot.
Right. I do think they're actually, now that the weather is warmer, it still says 8:30 on the calendar, but I think we heard word they're actually starting at 8. So they just haven't changed the calendar yet. So they might be starting a little bit earlier to battle the heat.
Gotcha.
I know by about 10 a.m. it's starting to get really hot out there.
That's good for you.
Right. It builds character. So yeah, then if we just go ahead and skip forward to the end of the week, this time in the park on Saturday from 11 to 4 is the Faith Community Church Chewelah Children's Festival. That is a mouthful. That's happening July 25th from 11 to 4. There's going to be slides, a bounce house, a dress-up booth, a dunk tank, a hacky sack tournament. When was the last time you saw someone playing hacky sack?
Last week.
Okay, it's not something you see as often anymore. I know.
Yeah, it was funny because the guy I'm talking to a potential client, and then his friend comes over, and then he just starts throwing the bag around. We have the first little hacky sack session in a little while. It was just kind of random, but
nice.
I'm like, you got a dirt bag? And he's like, yeah, I always have my dirt bag on me. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
That's awesome. I remember, coming out of high school in the 90s, man, there were like always 5-6 groups playing hacky sack.
Every during
day.
Lunch, that's I literally cut in line, do the whole Doyle rules thing and just cut in line so I could get my salad before everybody else, and then so I could get out and go play a hacky sack.
I can see that around here. McQueen rules.
I got big brothers. Don't mess with me.
So I'm gonna laugh about that for a while now.
It's pretty terrible. Like, I have to apologize to everybody. And I'm doing that publicly right now. I am so sorry for being that guy.
Were you that guy?
I did it when I was a freshman, and I just would just straight up walk past everybody right up to the front and just go right and get my food.
Knock somebody's books out of their hands. McQueen rules. Oh man, were you a bully?
I mean, it appears that way, doesn't it?
Wow.
I mean, you can ask people, and they probably still think I'm a bully.
Right? I got accused of being a bully. Years later at my first 10-year high school reunion, people were like, "Oh yeah, you were a bully." I'm like, what? Yeah, so I guess maybe I was. I don't know.
I mean, I had a couple bullies myself, so
yeah.
maybe I was just hurt people hurt, Chuck.
I know. I do. There were a couple people that I liked that I thought were my friends, and they came to me later, and they're like, "Well, we were only nice to you because we were afraid of you." And I'm like, "Why? What? Okay, I'm sorry. Anyone out there? I never meant to be. I'm sorry."
It's because your dad was in law enforcement.
It probably was. Some bad habits rubbed off. All right, so let's go ahead and head over to the Chewelah Valley Lions Club calendar before we get to the Northern Light Spotlight. Talk about some birthdays. We're going to go all the way through the weekend here. So today with birthdays, we have Amy Schazenbach with a birthday. Then Molly Ralstad and Andrew Smith have an anniversary. Then on Saturday, Noah Ross and Miles Krause have birthdays. Then Jamie and April Ross, Sean and Wendy Reagan, and George and Bree Dreisis all have anniversaries. I think love is in the air. Oh, yeah. Then on Sunday, we have Daniel Ross, Janet Marisetti, and Sophie Rapette with birthdays. Then Shay and Katie Smith have an anniversary. There you go. You ready? You want to sing him a song?
Are we doing the anniversary song?
We're going to do the birthday song.
Okay.
Do you remember it?
Uh-huh.
It's been a while.
All
right.
Get my
Ready?
jazz hands ready.
Okay, warm him up. Ready? Happy birthday, happy day, happy birthday, yay, yay! Hey, you're a tenor.
That was my head voice. Paula, I don't think you sound like that, honestly.
Sharon did me dirty the other day on the morning show. We were starting to do the song, and I'm like, okay, you ready? And she's like, yeah, I'm ready. And then she didn't sing the song, and I did it myself.
What's funny is Paula wished a friend happy birthday. I saw it on social media, and she actually wrote out that.
Really?
Happy birthday, happy day, happy birthday, yay, yay.
Really? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, in the print.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. Say good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Wendy. Hope you guys having a great day. I see you already responded. Look at you. You're way ahead of the game, man.
Well, yeah, I'm multitasking here. I have 3 screens in front of me, and I feel like it's the Matrix. I'm watching the Matrix right now.
Watching the Matrix. So are you ready to head on to the Northern Light Spotlight?
Is it time already? Oh, sure. I mean, we definitely can. I mean, let's talk about Yet Kenham because, there's so much to talk about. So up at the Yet Kenham Park in Colville, there's going to be July 17th through the 19th. It's free entry. This is supported by the Vincent Fund, and there's a whole slew of entertainment happening. So stage 1 on Friday, we've got 32 flavors starting at noon, and then over on the second stage, you're going to have Tony Bowles.
Nice.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. The Taekwondo, TKPS, I guess that's a Taekwondo demonstration at noon. Then if you're at stage 1 at 1:30, it's going to be Infusion.
Ooh.
And then Tony Bowles will be over there at the second stage starting at, it looks like 1:15. Then Jukebox Review will be at 3:15 on stage 1 Friday. Then over at the other stage, we have TMT. And I think that's Melissa and Kathy from the Stevens County Stompers.
Okay.
Yeah.
It makes me want to sing TMT, Oi, Dynamite.
I think they do some AC/DC covers.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Let their hair down,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rocking with the ladies. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Instead
I love
of
those
wearing a little schoolboy outfits, they were little schoolgirl outfits. Little backpack.
I love it. I love it. I would buy tickets to see that show. I really would.
We're just giving them ideas. We're idea generators.
Right?
That's what we do.
We're movers. We're shakers. We're problem solvers.
So if you're up in Colville on Friday and it's you're sneaking out of work early at about 4:45, the Real McCoys will be at stage 1. At 4:30, we've got it looks like Eric Mistrainer, I think is Mistramer. That's how you say his name. After that, on stage 2, we have Matthew Tippich, which we know Matthew Tippich, and he'll be starting at 5:30. He was our last year's Chewelah's Got Talent first place prize winner.
He was, and he's an amazing young performer.
Yep, from Northport, Washington. He's actually partnering up with me, and we're going to be heading over to the Fruitland Valley Winery coming up soon.
Saturday, August 1st.
Jeez, look at you. You're on it. Then we've got Sonic Groove at 6:15. Nope, sorry about that. 6:20, we have the Jason Perry Band on stage 1. The last performer on stage 2 is Stage Closed. I haven't really heard of them before.
Stage Closed. That seems like a band you put at the end of the night.
Yeah. And then Sonic Groove is going to be closing out stage 1 at 8:15 to 10. So lots of great stuff happening Friday night at Kenham. So moving forward to Saturday at the Colville City Park, there's a lot of other great musicians. I already mentioned that Craig and the Brats will be opening up stage 2 from 12 to 1:30, and Craig and the Brats is basically myself with my mom, my mother, and my father.
Yeah,
And
you guys are great.
They are the Brats, and so we throw tantrums on stage. We go in timeout. There's a lot of different things that happen. I've been working on maybe getting like rattlers and stuff to give out to the audience.
With logos.
Shakers and stuff, and with logos.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm all about crowd participation, and it's like if we can get everybody in the whole place to be Brats, then we're gonna have like civil unrest. And the authorities are going to get called, and we might get put in the, in detention, basically.
Could you imagine 100 people playing along with rattlers?
I could.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Actually, I'm not even being sarcastic. I think that'd be pretty cool.
So the other night when I was going to meet you at Fired Up,
yeah,
Justin's like, "You got to see this," and I'm like, "What's going on, man?" And he brought me out back, and he's like, "Look in there," and I'm like, "What?" And I look in there, and I could hear it before I even looked in there, and I hear. And it was a rattlesnake. He had helped a friend catch a rattlesnake, so they would relocate it. And I asked him, I'm like, "So are you going to milk the venom?" He's all, "No, heck no." He's like, "I'm going to go release it, and I guess you got to take it like 25 miles away or something."
Oh yeah, and he found it locally.
Yeah.
You hear about
up
them
at the golf course.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You hear about them, but they're not very
you don't
common
see
up
them
in this
very
area.
often,
Yeah. Usually, you got to get a little further south of Spokane until they're really
Well,
common.
my parents had one. My mom took a picture of it. It wasn't a rattler. It was a bull snake, but it was as big as this rattler. I mean, it looked a lot like a rattlesnake.
Wow.
Yeah.
My niece's husband, he got bit by a rattlesnake a couple of years ago out near Davenport, and man, he was in and out of the hospital for about 3 months with that. Almost lost his hand. It got him right in the webbing. He was pulling some wood out of the campfire at their camp at their property. Nasty stuff. Wow. Got off on a tangent there.
No, I know, but we're still on Saturday at the second stage. Craig and the Brats performing, and then Danny Bacon's going to be starting on stage 1 at that time. Next on stage 2, we've got Betancourt Taekwondo from 1:30 to 2:15 putting on a demonstration. At that same time, Murphy's Legacy is going to be rocking out on stage 1. Next up, we have Jake Rozier, who has been a guest on our Northern Lights Spotlight, from 2:15 to 3:15 on stage 2, with Midnight Run happening from 4 to 5:30 at stage 1. So, yeah, Jake Rozier's on stage 2, and then Midnight Run's on stage 1. Next up, we have Mystic Phoenix, 3:15 at stage 2. And Stevens County Stompers will be at 4:25 on stage 2. 5:30 is Chet O'Keefe on stage 2. And then that headlining band that we're so familiar with at 7 p.m. is stage closed. At 6 p.m. I know, it's not that funny. 6 p.m.
It's funny. It's funny enough to laugh twice.
So I was talking about Sammy, and Sammy Eubanks is going to be up at stage 1 at 6 p.m., so make sure to get your chairs and head down to listen to Sammy Eubanks rocking the stage. Then at 8 p.m. we have, and this is the headlining band of the festival, the Von Jensen Experience.
Nice.
And it looks like Sunday they do have some acts here. I'm on stage 2. Gosh, my vision is just not what it used to be. Oh, that helps a lot. At noon, we have Tribe Zenith on Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry, Sunday morning at 9 a.m. There's going to be church service from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. 12:30 is going to be Step Brothers Band, which we had them on our show before as well. Eric Messinger is going to be from 1 to 2. And then from 2 to 3, Justin Johnson. And 3 to 4, Vanessa Fan, which we need to get her on the morning show or on the Northern Beat.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Chase would come and play some guitar for her so she can do some singing. I know she plays guitar as well.
No, she's the one that plays with the band On Call Cowboys. Is that?
She gets up and does a few of her songs. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, super talented young.
Chase's significant other.
young lady.
Yeah.
Anyway, so next up on the main stage from 3 to 5, we've got Eric Sugared Larson. And then the headlining band on Sunday is Event Over.
Never gets old.
And so we can thank Terrell Cripps Entertainment for putting together this awesome group of musicians. Of course, the Vincent Fund for sponsoring it, the Benny's Colville Inn, and also Toyota.
There you go.
And what is that? That's Carter Toyota in Colville?
No, it's just Colville Toyota.
Just Colville Toyota.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm excited because we've got...
Oh, goodness gracious.
Speaking of which, we've got Lazer Loyd coming. That was like perfect timing. Lazer Loyd is going to be joining us, zooming in from Israel. He is a musician that I'm super excited about sharing with our listeners today. Just love his voice, love his messages that he puts up on social media on a daily. Just, a positive, good blues playing musician. So anyway, I'm excited to introduce you to him. He does have like a whole bunch of followers already and tons of views on his YouTube channel. But anyway, if you're not familiar with Lazer Loyd, you're going to get very familiar with him very soon. Oh, so I do want to announce an upcoming show I have. Grab your blankie, your favorite companion, and join us in the Tantrums down at Chan's Red Dragon on July 31st with Craig and the Brats. This time we'll be having Jacob Lang and Joel Visserfeld joining us on the playground. Expect some passionate tears and maybe a raspberry or two as you freak out on the dance floor. Music starts at 7 p.m. There is no cover, and Sean will be slinging the refreshments. Great snacks and great babies frequent this local splash pad.
Wow. You know what we've been wanting to do for a long time over at the Aaron Huff building? We've been wanting to do a giant blanket for an event. Like basically turn the whole building into a massive... If you've ever seen that episode of Community where they built a giant blanket for it, only we have a method that's a little more sophisticated. But I think it'd be fun to have some live music inside a blanket for it.
Yeah, it's completely. And then you got to have the Brats host that one. That would
Right?
be awesome.
Absolutely.
So Brad Keeler put a little some footage of his original Coming Around Again. So go ahead and get on the Northern Lights Spotlight, which is on Facebook. It's a group, and follow it if you haven't already. And check out Brad Keeler. He's a local musician that has an amazing assortment of originals. And he's been. I remember he came up and played at the Flowery Trail Coffee House back in the day. So that's how I met him.
Yeah, I see him all over. I see him all over the place. Although when I first heard his name, I kept getting him confused with Garrison Keeler, and I'm like, wow, he's here locally. Mm-hmm. But then I was like, oh wait, wrong guy.
Yeah.
For a minute, I got confused. What if there's any relation?
I don't know. There's a lot of Keelers out there.
You do know who Garrison Keeler is, right?
No.
So he was the voice. I guess the voice of PBS for years.
Oh, okay. I probably do know.
Yeah, he hosted several music type shows on PBS where they highlighted musicians.
Very cool.
Great. So I can't remember the main show he did, but you'd hear it. One of those shows has been around for decades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I was a PBS kid. If you can't tell.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Garrison Keeler is great.
So if you're a blues player and you like to jam, there's a great jam happening every Thursday night down at Chan's Red Dragon, hosted by the Johnson Brothers Blues Band. There's great food and drinks, best blues crowd anywhere. Bring your instrument. We have big fun from 7 to 10 at Chan's Red Dragon at 1406 West 3rd in Spokane, Washington. Thank you, Art Quinn, for sharing that. I want to make sure to plug you guys. I see Art out a lot when I'm playing different gigs, and he's a big supporter of local music and also a fabulous bass player. So
very cool.
The 2026 Bavarian Beer and Brat Festival is seeking sponsors, specialty vendors, and volunteers. This event will be held at the Cameo Farms just north of Chewelah on Highway 395 on October 10th from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Please inquire by emailing me at fivesonsatlunch@gmail.com.
There you go.
You could also message me over Facebook, and I can send you that information. We're also on the McQuain Music Family, which is a group on Facebook. And basically, the McQuain Music Family is not a nonprofit yet, but I am going to work to get it as a nonprofit, and it's going to put on these festivals and whatnot. So it's a lot of fun. But I'm doing event shirts again, and so I have a poll to figure out sizes. So if you want to get your size of that shirt, please go onto that poll and click the size that you wanted to pick up, and then that way I know what to order. And actually, larges are are winning right now at 30%. And extra larges are right behind that. So
Very cool.
It's pretty typical, but at the same time, it's good to get like an idea before you order your shirts, like how many to order of what.
You always want to make sure you get some for the big guys, you know.
Well, and then small is in a close third, and extra larges are tied actually for third. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I would have figured extra large would have been number one, just because that seems like it's pretty standard size.
Well, hey man, people are they're dieting these
right?
days.
You can take some of mine if you want it.
So did you want me to talk about this right now?
Well, I figured we could talk about it together. I've been working a little bit with Marvin on this. So this is the Battle on the River Battle of the Bands. This is happening September 12th, 11 a.m. at the Happendale Park in Kettle Falls, Washington. There's going to be a beer garden. It's going to be a day of music, an official Battle of the Bands competition, and the funds from this go to the Veterans Music Program and the Guitars for Vets program, which is really incredible. If you've never heard of it, the Guitars for Vets program, essentially you get if you're a veteran, especially dealing very very effective with people with PTSD, as a form of therapy, you get 10 free guitar lessons, and at the end of it, you get to keep that acoustic guitar. It's all free, and it's all done by donations, volunteers, people helping out. So
this looks awesome. Way to go, Marvin. Putting this together.
Yeah, so this is really cool, and this is happening. The actual Battle of the Bands is September 12th. They're seeking entrants right now, or participants.
So is this for me to sign up with? Is that what you're giving
just for you to sign up and talk about?
Or make copies of it and get it to some other bands? Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, so I've got a few of these sign-up forms here. If you are in a band and you want to sign up, you can get a hold of me. You can get a hold of Marvin over at the Kettle Falls American Legion. And let's see here. I'm kind of trying to read here. So there's a $50 entrance fee. And that money goes towards the prizes and goes towards the fundraising for the Veterans Music Program. So yeah, contact myself or Marvin for more information, or send us a message on our Chewelah or KCHW Radio Facebook page.
Yeah.
I almost said Chewelah News and Information. That's the wrong group.
That's
not us.
No, that's an awesome event that Marvin's putting together. I'm really excited about that. And it looks like Brad Keeler is playing at the Deer Park Summer Series July 18th. He'll be performing from 6 to 8 p.m. And so the event opens at 4, and the opening act is from 5 to 5:45. I'm not sure who the opening act is. I'm trying to, I'm basically paraphrasing what he wrote down here. God, there's a lot in there. But yeah, looks like a lot of fun happening at the Deer Park Concert Summer Series, and that's actually put together by our friend Hazel, who's awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah, so get down to Deer Park if you're in the area and listen to some great live music. Looks like Zach Pass played on The Sound at 89.3 FM, Chaos Olympia, July 16th. So that was last night from 8 to 10 p.m. That's pretty awesome that he got over on the other side. They're playing 3 shows this weekend in 2 days over in the Seattle market.
They're busy. Busy.
Busy. And this is breaking news. Our friends Igor and the Red Elvises are returning to Spokane.
Oh, wait a minute. We have
drum roll.
We have breaking news.
Special report.
All right, I'm not going to play the whole thing. There you go.
Are you ready to have some fun, Spokane? I can't hear you. Are you ready to have some fun, Spokane?
Yes.
And Chewelah and everywhere around Spokane. Igor and the Red Elvises returns to the Big Dipper Sunday, August 16th from 7 to 10 p.m. Supported by Craig and the Brats. And this is going to be a night full of flamboyant outfits and top-shelf entertainment. Tickets are $20, and this show is all ages. If you have never seen this band before, you are in for a treat. Their songs are infectious. Before you know it, you'll be taken over by the dance, and you'll hear Igor shout, "Are you having fun?" Then you and the crowd will be screaming back, "Yeah, yeah, yeah!"
Sing along.
Big shout out to Anthony Smith Construction for sponsoring this event. And as a representative of ASC. I am stoked to be part of this team. We specialize in helping our clients navigate insurance claims, focusing on roofing. We also provide quotes for siding, windows, decking, and fencing. If you have a project for us, we will get you covered. So Igor and the Red Elvis is live at the Big Dipper, August 16th from 7 to 10 p.m. with Craig and the Brats.
There you go. That's awesome. I'm excited about that. So yeah, if you didn't, well, we know a lot of you didn't come to see the show when they came up to the drive-in. The weather was pretty bad, but this is an indoor show. Highly recommend checking those guys out. They are an absolute ton of fun. Worth the drive to Spokane for sure.
I do want to talk about Express Fest coming up because Wendy's been in the group chat and she wants to make sure that we mention it. And she did send me the information over my messenger, so I'm just pulling that up real fast. And this is okay. Yep, I have the images here, and she has a bunch of great stuff happening here. So it's going to be August 21st through the 23rd, 2026. On Friday, they have Golden Feather at 2, Fiddlin' Big Al at 5. It looks like Jerry's on at 5:45, Jacob Van Noe and Ray Northwest at 6:30, Crystal Marie at 7:45, Andrew Matherly at 8:15, and Antique Sex Machine at 9. That's all happening on Friday night. It's already sounding a lot of fun.
Right?
A couple of those were Northern Light Spotlight guests already. And on Saturday, we've got Dr. Drea at 10, Patchwork Panner at 10:30.
Just to clarify, not the actual Dr. Dre. If they did, that would be huge.
Drea, yeah, yeah. It's Dre, yeah, not the actual Dr. Dre. Caden Murray at 11, Catherine Kinley at 11:30, Jesse Jordan at 12, Chet O'Keefe at 12:30, Captain Curlis at 1, WNU G Real at 1:30, Johnny Luna at 2:15. Valentino at 2:45, Man with No Name at 3:15, Sammy Hinchcliffe, Hanchett at 3:45, Fungi Lion at 4:20, of course. The Dirty Champions at 6, and at Fungi Lion I'm going to have next week on the Big Thunder. I can hear that through my headphones.
I hear my dog's getting nervous from here.
Mm-hmm.
I had a hard time taking a shower this morning. The thunder was already going, and they weren't leaving me alone. My dogs were literally trying to climb in the shower this morning.
Lightning and the thunder.
Yeah, it was difficult.
So have we had our guest check in yet?
Not yet. No, I sent him the Zoom link. He's not quite here yet, but
okay. Well, that's good. We got still some more stuff to talk about. Maybe I'll send him a message here once Chuck takes over the microphone. But we got Fungi Lion happening at 4:20 at Express Fest. Also, supporting our artists, a small donation makes a huge difference. So this is an awesome thing. This is happening at 4318 Tombstone Way in Springdale, Washington. Day passes are $10. Camping is $30. I know that it is a fundraiser for some really good causes. I think they donate to the food bank and also to some other charities. And that's the Loon Lake Food Bank, I believe. So Dirty Champions are at 6, and I wanted to mention that Dirty Champions are also going to be a guest on the Northern Beat, and Fungi Lion is going to be next week's guest on the Northern Beat. That's why I got on a tangent there. Probably John will be at 7:15 on Saturday at Express Press. Lindsay Lee will be at 7:45, and Zach Pass will be headlining at 8:45. And then Sunday we've got Dr. Drea at 10:30, John Calibro at 11:30, Yeti and the Weary Traveler, who was my Northern Beat guest about a month and a half ago, at noon. Sons of Sasquatch at 1, Kids Karaoke at 2:30, open mic at 3:30. Get your booty down to Express Fest on August 21st and enjoy some fun with all these amazing bands. And let's see what else we have going on at Express Fest. We have
Wait, were you looking at? I'm really glad that you brought Fungi Lion back on your show, because he was scheduled a couple months ago before the Earth Day here on the radio show. Just as he was about to go on, we lost all our internet. Boom, internet down. We couldn't do the show. So I'm glad you're bringing him back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a bummer, and that's why one reason I wanted to bring him back, and I also wanted to meet him because I wasn't actually able to be there. So this Express Fest, I just want to say again that it's from August 21st through the 23rd at Tombstone at 4318 Tombstone Way in Springdale, Washington. Day passes are $10, camping's $30, general vending is $60, food vendors is $90, concert pass is $20.
Very cool. And yeah, good morning. I want to. My brain just boop, 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 dial up noises. So good morning, Liza. Liza Bliss. She's joining us.
Oh,
we love
awesome.
you. Liza's great. She's great. Don't get a big head, Liza, but you're awesome.
And Wendy wanted to mention, if you have donations, we will give you a discount at the gate. Donations accepted of non-perishable, non-expired foods, clothing, animal supplies, and cash, and we'll get you in for the day for $6 vending.
Nice.
We'll go down to $50 and food vendors $80. No discounts on night passes, so those are $20. She definitely needs the cash to pay her band. She wants to make sure the musicians get paid, which I really appreciate. Thank you, Wendy, for doing that. So anyway, she got a lot of good deals this year, but there's still some bands that she wants to, make sure she has enough money to pay their guarantees. It looks like I'm offering free food and merch table vending with discounts for other food vendors if they don't like food provided. Okay, interesting. Well, thank you, Wendy. Appreciate you letting us know about that. And, yeah, definitely put some more info in the Northern Light Spotlight so we make sure to plug it on the daily here.
And remind us of the dates of that again.
I just went off of it.
Oh, sorry.
It's August 21st through 23rd, I believe.
Very cool. That's my birthday week, or the start of my birthday week.
Yeah, Chuck's going to come up and be the MC, I think.
Am I haven't been asked to.
I've just given you a hard time. He would like to be asked to, Wendy, by the way. So
maybe it might be fun.
Yeah. Thursday, August 13th, we've got the first annual block party happening at EO Records, and that's at 124 East Short Avenue. Second stage lineup is Nothing Shameable, Braden All Caps, Lucas Brown and Necessary Sauces, EQ Showcase, and Leah Eileen. Mando the DJ. So now this is the outside hip hop stage. We got Mando the DJ, Felon, Free Time, Jalen Moses, Out of Sight, Mirror Cats, Dusty Kicks, and Cosmos. Jada shared this, so I just wanted to make sure that we're doing our best to share the hip hop scene that's happening around there. And so there'll be food trucks, ice cream, cypher, breakdancing, live art. So it looks like a lot of fun happening there.
Awesome. Love you too, Wendy. Love you too, Liza. Don't worry about being humble, Liza. It doesn't suit you.
We have big announcements coming soon, but before we'll get to that on a different a day. But Rashadicus is going to be playing at the Chameleon on September 11th. Doors are at 7 p.m., shows at 8 p.m. Tickets are $15 in advance and $20 at the door. That's a 21-plus show. The infamous Cello Goblin, who was actually here in our studio last year performing, and we're still just in awe. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Check. If you don't know the Cello Goblin, just Google, do yourself a favor. Google the Cello Goblin. I showed videos to my kids last night and my son's girlfriend, and they were watching the videos and they were just sort of, their jaws kind of dropped and like, I have no idea what I'm watching, and I also have no idea why I love it so much. This is amazing. So yeah, amazing stuff. So has our guest jumped into the Zoom call yet? Not yet, no. Okay, can you send me a link so I can forward it to him?
Yeah, I will.
I'm guessing that something got lost in translation there. But we're going to be going to break, and we're going to be reeling in our guest. And, it looks like the Huckleberry Festival weekend's going to be happening, and that's at 3311 Flowery Trail Road in Chewelah, Washington on August 1st and 2nd. They're going to have a brew fest, and this is up at 49 degrees north, I believe. Okay, thank you, Chuck.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. I was like, thank you for what?
The link popped up. I was like, oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm juggling different devices. So
I do have another thing to add to the No Light Spotlight that I haven't put on the calendar yet. It is for the August 6th Art Walk. that's coming up very soon in just a couple of weeks. The facade improvement that we talk about a lot that we've been working on will be unveiled during the tail end of that art walk. The music starts at 7:30. We're gonna have Rockabilly Space Force playing out in the alleyway, which is huge. I'm excited. I think it's a very I can't think of a more appropriate band for the subject matter of our unveiling. So 7:30, August 6th, Rockabilly Space Force happening out in the alleyway in front of the radio station. Hopefully the city will get those potholes fixed. I do want to give a huge thank you to them for coming out and agreeing to get those potholes fixed before the event. So appreciate you guys. And that's going to be awesome. And appreciate huge thank you to the Creative District, Artswa, and the Vincent Fund for making all that happen. Yeah, and our team of artists. Oh, man, we've got the best team of artists for that. So, and I do want to take a moment. So I have here, are we done with the Northern Light Spotlight, Craig?
Yeah, and Lazer Loyd did get to me, and he just said that his juggling got a little shuffled. Can we do 6:15? So perfect. Yeah, he should be jumping in the Zoom call here pretty quick.
Outstanding. Perfect. Yeah. Just let them know we got to go to break anyway, and timing works out.
Yep.
But before we go to break, I pulled this out of the case.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh,
Look at that beauty.
Look at this.
Oh, my goodness. It's so amazing.
Yeah, if you're watching online, the cameras are always backwards from what reality is. So it's always, and I'm trying not to hit anything or damage this amazing, beautiful piece of equipment here. Mm-hmm. So that these stripes here in the middle, that's actually Purple Heart. There's a bunch of different kinds of wood here. Just absolutely amazing. I got the big chair out, the comfy chair, because my back's been hurting. So I've got wooden arms. I'm trying not to smack this thing off any of the wood around me here, but amazing guitar. I'm not going to play it for you, but absolutely one of a kind, hand built, just for us right here at KCHW, for you to win. You can catch us at the Friday Market. We're going to be selling tickets. You can email us at stationmanager@kchw.org. Craig, do you want to get emails about those two?
I'm sorry, I'm responding to our guest.
He's busy. Do you want to give out your email to if somebody wants tickets, they can get a hold of you for the raffle tickets for the guitar?
Yeah, they can get a hold of me at entertainment@kchw.org.
Honestly,
I try to check it about once a week, but a lot of stuff is just like, it's not even, I'm not, send me emails to that email. That'd be cool, because then I'd have something to respond to. all the rest of it's just junk. It's like bands in town and different things I've signed up through, which, you know, yeah. Anyway.
Craig's lonely. Send him an email. Get a raffle ticket.
Yeah, I like the dopamine hit.
There you go. It's nice,
somebody actually emailed me. Wow.
They like me. They really like me.
Yeah, and they like that guitar. Yeah, get some tickets through this fundraiser.
Yeah.
And win yourself a beautiful guitar built by a local legend.
Exactly. Best smile in the business, man. I'm telling you. Just warms the soul. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and take our break.
Yep.
We're going to listen to some news. We're going to thank our sponsors. We'll be right back in a bit with our guest, Lazer Loyd, joining us all the way from Israel. Wow, is this the furthest away guest we ever had? We had a guest last week calling us in from Germany. But yeah, I think Israel's about the...
I mean, Indonesia's about as far, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's right. Oh, man. We're worldwide here.
Yeah, worldwide.
All right.
KCHW.
Well, with that said, let's go ahead and take that break. You're listening to the KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio.
It's 8:18.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
Your KCHW Morning Show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota, Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center for service. Vehicle sales are open 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with service open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services available at colvilletoyota.com. Colville Toyota, a small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
LMK Floors in Chewelah, serving Chewelah and the surrounding areas. Located at 110 East Main Street in Chewelah, next door to Bradley's Taekwondo. Locally owned and operated, LMK Floors provides sales of floor coverings, blinds, and countertops for a variety of home and business projects. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. LMK Floors, now open at 110 East Main Avenue in Chewelah. LMK means let me know. More information about LMK Floors can be found at lmkfloors.com or by calling 509-936-9099. KCHW would like to thank LMK Floors for their support of public radio in Stevens County.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
The Public News Service Daily Newscast, July the 17th, 2026. I'm Mike Clifford. In a quest to find the source of that stomach bug that causes weeks of severe diarrhea, the FDA is investigating iceberg lettuce supplied to Taco Bell by Taylor Farms as a possible source in the escalating outbreak in 4 Midwestern states. NBC notes nationwide, nearly 7,000 people may have been sickened, with over 1,600 of those cases confirmed and more than 5,000 still under investigation. Earlier this week, the CDC announced an investigation into more than 400 cases in Michigan, Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky. Meantime, the Texas Rangers are now investigating last week's fatal Immigration and Customs Enforcement shooting in Houston. Mexican national Lorenzo Salago Araujo was shot and killed by agents during a traffic stop.
The Department of Homeland Security says Salgado Araujo ignored commands and attempted to ram the agent with his vehicle. Domingo Garcia, president of the League of United Latin American Citizens Adelante PAC, says ICE actions need to be investigated impartially.
Agents are being given this number and they go out there, and I think Lorenzo Salgado he happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time when these agents were trying to make stops and trying to meet their quotas. That is something that did not used to happen.
2 men who were in Salgado Araujo's truck dispute the agent's claims. Following the shooting, ICE admitted they thought Salgado Araujo was someone else when they tried to stop him. The agents were in unmarked cars and they weren't wearing body cameras during the incident. I'm Frida Ross reporting.
Next, the federal Sunbucks, or Summer EBT program, provides a one-time $120 benefit to families to purchase food during the summer months. Our Nadia Ramlagan has been talking to experts who say it's vital in filling the gap for thousands of families across Ohio.
The money can be used at grocery stores, farmers markets, and authorized retailers that sell food. Mara O'Connor is a working mom, nursing student, and mother of 3. She says Sunbucks help fuel her son for summer sports games and practices. She explains that feeding her kids has become more challenging with the rising cost of household essentials.
So I've had to cut back hours at work to align with my nursing school schedule. So I've definitely felt a very big struggle trying to provide groceries for myself and my 3 children.
Experts at the Ohio Association of Food Banks say eligibility can be a challenge, but note many families are automatically enrolled in Sunbucks when they receive SNAP, Medicaid, or free reduced school meals. If not automatically enrolled, families can apply by submitting an application through their child's food service office. O'Connor adds Sunbucks have allowed her to pick up more fresh and nutritious snack options.
This is Public News Service. As Congress continues hammering out the next farm bill, a debate is intensifying over whether states like Illinois should retain the authority to set farm animal welfare standards.
At the center of the dispute is the proposed Save Our Bacon Act, which would prevent states from enforcing livestock production standards. The measure was left out of the Senate Agriculture Committee's draft, giving opponents hope it won't make the final legislation. But Mark Ayers with Humane World for Animals says the debate goes well beyond politics.
It's about whether animals that are raised for food deserve the most basic protections, whether producers who have already invested in higher welfare systems should have certainty, and whether consumers can continue to support products that align with their values.
Illinois is the nation's fourth largest pork producing state and doesn't ban gestation crates for breeding pigs. Still, many Illinois producers have voluntarily transitioned to crate-free systems. Agricultural groups contend regulations would raise costs and create inconsistent standards. I'm Judith Ruiz Branch reporting.
And government data shows solar power marked a major milestone earlier this year, providing more electricity than coal for the first time on record.
While natural gas and nuclear plants still generate the most electricity, solar contributed nearly 13% to the nation's energy mix in May. Coal was right behind at slightly more than 12%. Pete Wyckoff with the climate policy nonprofit Evergreen Action says coal is not only more polluting, it's also more expensive.
The cheapest and best way to bring on new electricity and the fastest way to bring on new electricity right now is to install solar panels or build wind turbines.
He says local programs are of great value to the overall system, like Massachusetts' SMART program, which offers residents financial incentives for installing rooftop solar panels. This story was produced with original reporting from Tick Root for Grist. I'm Catherine Carley.
Finally, the hazardous air quality alert due to Canadian wildfire smoke served as a backdrop for a Kalamazoo news conference Thursday, where environmental advocates warned Michigan families are facing a double challenge: unhealthy air and rising electricity costs.
They argue the Trump administration's decision to extend the operation of the J.H. Campbell coal plant in West Olive, along with the rollback of clean energy incentives, is contributing to both higher utilities.
All right, for those of you joining us online, we're about to bring in our guest here. We're going to do a little sound check and get back to the news and thank our sponsors in just a second. Hello, Mr. Loyd. How you doing, man? Oh, not getting any volume from you.
Might need to unmute your.
Oh, I see your lips moving, but we're not getting any volume from you. I think you might be muted.
I'm not sure if he can see us, but.
Oh, let me
1 second.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
Hey guys.
There you go. Hey, we're still on our break. We're just gonna do a quick little sound check and make sure we got you, and we'll be back from the break in about a minute and a half.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I just dropped off 3 of the grandkids. I have the last one here. It's a little bit, it's hairy over here. You know, the kids go in and out of the army, so you got to, like, pick up the pieces, and you got to be like the second father. So sometimes I can't always organize it exactly everything at the right time. I'm so sorry I'm late.
Oh, no worries. You're good, man. Actually, the timing works out perfect. So, yeah, we're going to go back to the break. We'll be back with you in just a minute, okay?
Okay, buddy.
Cool. Well, that was fun.
Chuck.
Yeah.
My name is Bob Radio of America.
All right. Well, welcome back to the KCHW Morning. Sorry there, Lazer.
I'm with you, buddy.
Yeah, I thought we had more time. I didn't realize we had must have already gone through the sponsors, and our intro music played twice. So those of you out there listening, congratulations! You got to hear the song multiple times. If you love it, sing along with your friends.
Hit me one more time.
I think we did enough. Well, welcome back to the morning show. We are still here with myself, Chuck Ritchie, and my lovely co-host for the day, Mr. Craig McQuain.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands, indeed. And we have joining us all the way from Israel, Lazer Loyd. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Hey, great to be with you guys. Thank you so much for being patient.
So how do we address you? Do we address you as Lazer, Mr. Loyd?
Yeah, see, Lloyd is my first name in English, and when in America, when you're born, like I wasn't born religious, but I was given a biblical name when I was born. So Lazer is my biblical name. So I didn't really use it too much until I got to Israel, and then people started calling me my biblical name. Lazer is like short for, in the Bible, Abraham had a servant. His name was Eliezer. So it's kind of like a Yiddish shortcut, like if someone says Mike from Michael.
Okay, I
So
like
that's
it.
actually my real name. Lazer and Lloyd, those are my first names.
That's actually really cool. So we can call you Lazer. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You know, Bob Dylan says you can call me Bobby, you can call me Zippy, you know. You know that there's a Bob Dylan song. It goes through all the different names.
Right on. So are you?
I'm on a back road. I hope I don't. I'll give you guys a little bit of view. I'm on the back roads of Israel here.
Hey, can you
I don't
move
know
the
if you
camera?
can use
Because
the
I don't have the camera.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, he's Chuck does a lot of things here at the radio.
I forgot his radio. Okay, forgot we're on the radio. That's right. I assume. Okay, yeah, right.
Well, no, we have.
So anyway,
on our stream, we actually have on Facebook and YouTube. We have video. It's just he hasn't updated it, so I can actually see it on my phone. So I'm trying to watch the show in real time.
He was talking to me. I forgot to get you up there. My bad.
Yeah, so we'll be able to see the, what is it, the hills of Bethlehem? Is that where you usually are?
Bethlehem. You see from my porch. Yeah, you can see from my porch about a 22-minute drive from there, and then now you can just see the outlying hills on the other side. I'm like an hour from Gaza. Now I'm about an hour from Gaza and about 25 minutes from my house.
Oh wow! Wow.
So how long have you lived in Israel?
Yeah.
Because
someone suggested I come play here 31 years ago.
Oh wow! So it's been quite a while.
Austin, Texas, and all different places. Keep my music career going. So, came back, told everybody at the record company. I was a little bit nuts, but maybe I was.
Hey, if people don't think you're nuts, you're not doing something. You're not doing it right.
Yeah, I'm starting to get quite a infamous title myself for being so wild. Actually, I call my brand is the Brats. So it's my mom and dad, but so it's a role reversal. I used to be the brat, now they're the Brats.
They truly are.
Okay.
Actually, I never stopped being a brat.
Where, remind me where are you guys out of exactly?
We're out of Chewelah, Washington, so about an hour north of Spokane.
Oh, nice! Wow, at the height, like by the Burning Thunder. I had Burning Thunder was on the rock blues charts at #1 for a few weeks, and I was doing heavy touring. I had some really good fans out. There's a lot of really good fans in Spokane. People that really love that type of red dirt music, and I got to Seattle, but I never was able to. I had a lot of people want to try to put it together. I never made it out there, but it looks like beautiful country.
Oh, it is. It is. We like it.
Yeah. How's the winters?
Last winter didn't really happen too much. I mean, it gets a little chilly.
Really?
It got a little rainy, but we didn't really get much snow to speak of. And
Yeah, it was really hard on the local economy because our ski resort didn't do much.
Wow. So you guys really saw global warming over there.
Oh yeah, big time. It's our local, like Craig said, our local economy really depends on the business coming in from that ski hill and all the folks coming in to visit during the winter. And man, it just some and they do a really good job of keeping things up and doing the fake snow. Oh,
wow.
Maybe it's on my end.
I think it's yours, Craig, because we've been up for a while on the other camera.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There we go.
Technology. I'm getting all like aggro over here. That's so funny. Not really, but I'm just like, come on, Chuck, do your job. No,
I did my job already. So you've been in Israel for about 31 years. Do you tour outside of Israel, or do you pretty much stay there? Recently?
Yeah, before the the unfortunate things here on October 7th and the whole in 2023, I had gotten back from my last tour about 3 weeks before that. I was still touring like 6-7 times a year all over America. That was happening. For the peak years of that was like was a 10-year period from 2013 to 2023. I had my band out of Tulsa, and we did all sorts of really good touring, and Mammoth Blues, Bluesapalooza out in Mammoth. I guess that must be the closest maybe I got to you guys. And, South by Southwest, and I was doing a lot of touring, and I was trying to bring America together. I had a song called America, and I was basically seeing all this division getting pretty scary, and I was trying to, explain to all my friends in the places of New York, LA, and Chicago that, everyone that voted for Trump is not some, serial killer with a shotgun. And I tried to explain to all my fans in Kentucky and Tennessee that not everyone that doesn't vote Republican is not, whatever, some Looney Tune from the moon. And that doesn't make you too popular, though.
Right. Well, you try to explain to people, wow, we have more in common than we don't. And some people don't want to believe that.
No, people don't like. They usually like people who light them up with hatred, and that's a very motivating factor. And they want people they like to be sold a very black and white story. And as a spiritual person, the most thing first of all, you start realizing that you personally don't know anything, and then you realize that everything you thought you knew, it has another 100 sides of that story. And you just realize it's it's just so much bigger, and there's a wider view, and I tried to give that to the music, and a lot of people, I had a lot of truck driver friends, and my classic line was always, I have a live thing I do on Sundays with people. It's kind of like universal spirituality. So I got my friend Mickey would show up at a gig in Dayton, Ohio, and he would say, Lazer, I gotta tell you, I really don't like some of the things you say, and you really piss me off for making me think, but I love you, Lazer. I love you. So that's really what I've been trying to do the last few years with the music and the message, and met a lot of good people, and but it's been hard, in the last few years. I've had to only tour in Israel because you got the people in the family, my son-in-law in the army, so you got to kind of like pick up the pieces, and you got to be like grandpa and do a lot of extra duty,
Yeah. So
it's you also got the young kids a little bit nervous, so they didn't want me to leave the country,
No, that's fair. Wow. So you've got your whole family there with you?
Yeah. Wife and kids, 4 kids, and let's see what happens. You want to go get? He's gonna buy my wife flowers. You want to say hi to everybody, Levi? How's your English? Say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Good morning.
That's my second grandson.
Right on. Wait, it's not morning there where you are, is it?
1 second. You want to go
Yeah,
by?
it's like
Buy my
6
wife
or 7 in
flowers.
the evening.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry about that.
Oh,
go
no,
ahead.
I'm just waiting to see the flowers now.
So,
I love it.
Okay, here he goes. Let's see if he pulls it off. I'm giving him something a little bit beyond his comfort zone, as you have to do to see if let's see if he'll pull it off. He's bargaining with the guy by himself. Let's see.
Right on. Well,
let's see. Hey,
you got it?
מה אתה אומר? יש משהו להרבים? יש משהו טוב, אחי? וואו, לביא, מה אומרים? Tell him thank you.
I love it.
I got to actually, because I'm a little bit late getting home, he gave me half price, the guy, because it's the last bunch of flowers here.
Nice.
Soon they're going to, yeah. So anyway, that's, I'm happy to answer any other questions that might be interesting to you. I've been rattling about just kind of short. What you got? Tודה raba. Shabbat shalom. Wow, Levi. Wow, stop.
Oh, those
Your
are
grandma
beautiful.
would be so happy. Yeah, that was his idea. He wanted to buy his grandma flowers. Want me to hold it? You gonna close the door? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I took them to the pool today, so we had a pool day on Friday. Sometimes it's hard. Grandpa's sometimes a little bit hungover from the Thursday night show, and I get into the pool, and that helps me out.
It's therapy. It's therapy for sure. Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So that's what's been going on, and I got a new acoustic album. I'm with you.
Oh
Say
yeah.
again?
Oh, so you got a new acoustic album coming out. What's the title of that?
We're losing.
People are always asking me over the years, and I could send you an unmastered version. I got it recorded. You got the one in a second. He's having trouble with his seatbelt. Hold on a sec.
No worries. So we do have one song that you sent us. It's called "Been So Long."
Yeah, I'm really so sorry, guys, that I don't have my head totally clear. Slachta? He's trying to get the buckle with his. You got it?
No worries.
It's Slachta? I'm speaking Hebrew English. Okay. So yeah, no star. People are always asking me. I have a few videos that have like millions of views, like the song "Forget the World." It's got a few million views, like 5 minutes, and I got some. I had a lot of had this #1 hit for a few weeks on the Rock Blues. So people are always asking me why I'm not famous, and I always try explaining that you think I'll be happy if I'll be famous, and I don't really work too hard to be famous, just to pay the bills. But anyway, I basically wrote this song that it's kind of like a dialogue that you don't really want to be a star, that really just want to help everyone else understand that everybody's a star, and we all have to just, in our own ways, learn how to shine. And that's just basically been my thing. I guess the world really loves the story of a drunken cowboy or some addict writing tunes out of jail, and I guess I'm kind of like a very boring, just family guy that kind of keeps it together and focuses on the family and
your grandpa
does the grandpa things. And I don't think that makes big TikTok news,
Well, no, I love that. And you in the music industry, there's for many years been the push to be the big star, but you can make a living, you can be successful. You don't have to, and you can still go to the grocery store and not have everybody hound you for autographs.
Exactly. There was a few years where I really was playing some big festivals, and on one hand, it's nice. You get to the airport, and there's always people online. They said, "Oh," and they wanted you to sign something, and there was that for a little bit. But I really kind of liked much better. I all of a sudden cut my hair. I had this really long hair. My teenage girls started complaining, saying I'm looking homeless. So one day they just cut it off, and I looked kind of funny. I was always wearing this brown cowboy hat, so all of a sudden the hat went, and all of a sudden, I just went around, and it just didn't look like anything abnormal, and the record company kind of flipped out, but I kind of really liked just not having that attention. I can't imagine what it's like for the people that are actually famous. I would have to estimate that the large majority are not happy.
Yeah. Wow.
Even though they don't show that to us, but it's plus the hours on the road. You guys know, I'm sure you know by all your friends and people you interview. I mean, wow, it was. Phew, I remember one time sometimes you get into the car and after the show and it can be anywhere from 6 to 16 hours. They tell you you're driving into the hotel.
And you're just driving from one show to the next and don't get any breaks in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're eating Doritos and whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, just to get by. So, Lazer, I wanted to mention the reason that I found you was, I caught one of your videos, and it was your voice that spoke to me. Just the timbre of your voice. You have a very unique voice, and I've just really enjoyed it, and I became a fan and just kept tabs on you, and I've been enjoying your messages, your daily messages. And, of course, politics aside, I appreciate the spirituality that you basically you send it out there, to the ether, and I'm just one of those people that have received it, and I appreciate you for doing that. So thank you.
Well, I'm so glad we're together, and I really can't stand the politics, but I got put into a place where it was so
sorry about that
situation that I got put in a place where it was like. The situation in Israel was so misleading in the news that I was like forced to kind of like to be a voice to tell people what's really going on. And, the hard part is just by telling the actual story, people just don't want to hear something different than their TikTok version. Right. And, a lot of people got upset with me, but what am I going to do? I'm kind of having to be on the front lines, obviously for all peace amongst all people, but I was forced to just kind of have to tell the truth of what I've seen firsthand, in the last 30 years. But, we're still doing what we can to build bridges and whatever we can. And, let's just keep all hoping that the world figures it. Yeah.
Kind of my take on that is, all this stuff, everybody's at each other's throats. It's going to pass. And what we say now, what we do now is we're going to have to get through this, and it's going to be remembered. So, somehow we're going to have to come through this on the other side, and we got to start thinking now about what that's going to look like, and stop fighting about now and start worrying about what comes in the future.
Yeah, so we really have to do that, And when I got here from America and grew up. Okay, Hamoudi. You might hear him speaking some words of Hebrew to my son. We got home, so I'm going to take him. You go out that way. So, the thing is, when I got here, I thought probably most people think like you and me, and I was really, we have to really understand it's kind of a very big culture shock that there's people that grow up with other ideologies that are very, very different from what you and I think about, what I'm saying? It's not even like a conservative and a liberal in America arguing. It's something on a whole different plane of difference, what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And that it's so that's a kind of a frustrating thing, but I think there's a lot of people in the world that the conversation is forcing them to take a look. No, but push it one second, guys.
No worries.
No, I need a cup of coffee. Here.
Well, hey, Lazer.
You bring Grandma the flowers.
If you
tell her it's your idea, okay? Sorry, guys, I'm with you.
No, I was just gonna say we could take a few minutes and play like one of your songs, and then it'll give you a moment to get settled in your home.
Yeah.
Oh, great! Because I got to get into the elevator. You probably won't hear me for like. All right, great. So you want to play a song, and then we'll get back together.
Yep.
Yeah. So I've got a couple. I've got a couple queued up here. I've got one of your YouTube videos, All Along the Watchtower, or we have the song you sent us, "Been So Long."
Well, whatever you guys decide, you think your listeners would like,
Well, let's start out with the one you sent us, the one you want us to play. This has been so long.
Okay, that's cool. I think it only got released on this album called Guitar Jams, which I think is online.
Okay, great.
Okay, very cool. Well, Lazer Loyd.
Okay, enjoy it.
Been so long. Here we go. That was killer, dude. So, who else is in the band with you on that one? I'm obviously you're. I'm assuming you don't travel to America to jam and cut albums. Oh, are you back with us, Lazer? Oh, we've got a frozen image. I don't think we're with him, but.
No, well, that was Lazer Loyd.
Yeah.
And this is KCHW 1027 Northern Lights Public Radio. This is the morning show with Chuck and Craig and our friend zooming in from Israel, Lazer Loyd, and he might need to refresh his window. It was working until we went back to the broadcast, but there you go.
Oh, I see
something's happening. There
I'm back. Sorry, guys.
There you go, man. No worries. No worries. We got you.
I just did a quick little station ID just to kind of get through that time frame, so we got you back. That was a great tune. I'm gonna get my dad to play that on his blues show that he does Wednesday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. here. He's been doing.
You know what? I'm so sorry. I have to take a really important. I have an aunt in the hospital, and I see my cousin just called. It could be like the final moments. I'm gonna reconnect in like 2 minutes if it's possible.
Hey, you know what? If we only have about 5 minutes left in the show, Lazer, if you would just want to head off, that
we'll play
totally
that last
understand.
song that we have.
Okay, bros. I'm so sorry, but let's try to do it again, and I'll block off some time. When the new album comes, I'll be in touch with you guys.
Hey,
Sounds great.
I appreciate it. I hope your wife
I'll
enjoys the
give you the
flowers.
view of the Bethlehem and Jerusalem for everybody.
Wow.
Beautiful country.
That's stunning.
Okay, this is where we write all the songs on the porch here. Simple porch. This is the back porch. Love you guys, and keep spreading the music.
Thank you so much, man.
Focus. Next time I'll get you guys.
All right.
Not a
Thank
problem.
you, Lazer. Great meeting you.
Thank you for joining us.
All the
I
best.
appreciate it.
All the best.
All right. Have a good one, man. All right. So that was Lazer Loyd joining us all the way from Israel. That was, we were talking during the break. I actually kind of really, I enjoyed buying the flowers for his wife. I thought that was super sweet.
For grandma. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, the kid buying for grandma. Yeah.
Right.
Lazer's
yeah.
wife.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That was really enjoyable. It was a little chaotic, but I loved it.
Yeah, so if you like that song that you heard in this next one that's coming up, you should find Lazer Loyd on Facebook, YouTube, or anything, and subscribe to his channel. I mean, he's got 76,500 subscribers on his YouTube.
Yeah, you could be 76.6.
You could be another
There you go.
0.01 of his followers.
I know I'm one. Wait.
Oh, now he is.
Now
officially.
I am. Okay.
Yeah,
I almost
that
lied
bell.
there.
He just took it from you, everybody. So you're gonna have to be the next
Nope,
one.
it's still at 76.5. You got it. You can do it.
You can do it.
So yeah, this next song we're gonna play, you can find it on his YouTube channel. It's him doing a cover of "All Along the Watchtower," which always one of my favorites. A classic tune.
Well, what's interesting is like he'll sit on his back porch and start playing, and I grab my guitar and I jam with him because like his songs just speak to me. I mean, it's musically I can just fit right into that pocket.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
You know, I can imagine old man Mark in here on Fridays. If when you're in the studio, Mark, sorry, I'm giving away your secrets. He's usually playing along with a lot of the music with the harmonica, and I could totally see him jamming on with the harmonica.
Well, what's interesting is like I'll bring a song to him, and then like the next time we play it, I can tell that he's listened to it and he's like practiced.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It's awesome. He's like grown so much as a player. It's amazing.
He practices a lot, and it's really fun to kind of just be in the other room working and hear him jamming, and I love it.
Yep.
I love it. All right, so this next song we kind of got off track there. Lazer Loyd, "All Along the Watchtower."
Us never, squirrel.
Squirrel.
It's a live recording.
There must be some kind of way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Bandless man that drank my wine, while mending my earth, the one along the line. Nobody knows what it's worth, what it is. No reason to get excited. Yeah, the thief, he kindly spoke. There are many here among us, feel that life is but a joke. You and I, we've been through that. This is not our fate, and I talk falsely now, 'cause the hour's getting late. Oh yes it is. All along the watchtower, yeah, the princess kept the view. Many women, they came and went, barefoot servants too. Outside in the cold distance, yeah, a wildcat did growl, and two riders were approaching. And the wind began to howl. It began to. It began to.
Alrighty, that was Lazer Loyd with his cover of All Along the Watchtower. We'd like to thank you so much for joining us today on the KCHW Morning Show with myself and Craig. Craig's already packing up and getting out of here.
I'm getting out of here.
Thank you guys so much for joining us online, listening on the air. This has been your KCHW Morning Show on KCHW 102.7. You can stay tuned right here tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. for Old Man Mark live in the studio. Then from 8 to 10 p.m. we are trapped in the psychedelic era with the Hermit. Then we're going to stick around with the Hermit for Days of Confusion
Win this
from
guitar.
10 to 11. Yeah, come see us at the Friday Market. Grab your tickets to win this amazing, beautiful guitar. I'm gonna move out of the way so you can get that. Oh, there you go. Woo. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much. This has been your KCHW Morning Show. You guys have a great weekend out there. Stay warm. Check in on your loved ones. Make sure they're staying cool and staying safe. And you guys have a great weekend.